Please welcome from the class of 2011, Michael Firmin.
Good morning. Y'all can hear me in the back? Good. My name is Michael Firmin from the class of 2011. On behalf of all alumni, I'd like to say welcome to Jesuit High School. We're excited that you're here, and we're ready to see the impact each and every one of you will have on Jesuit the next 4 to 5 years. Before I get started, I want to thank Matt Grau, Tom Bagwell, Jeremy Ruther, and even Father McGinn for giving me this honor to come speak to y'all. It actually means a lot because I haven't been here in a while, and it's good to see some changes in the hallways and some rooms being updated. So you're about to receive your Jesuit J pins. When I received my pin 9 years ago, I still have mine right here on my jacket, I didn't think it meant much to me. I just thought it was a little pin, so I just put it in my room. The lasting effect was greater than I ever thought. For every interview I had at LSU, I wore it underneath my jacket in the exact same spot. They couldn't see it, but it was a little reminder of where I came from and how prepared I was for whatever was next in my life. I graduated LSU in chemical engineering. I work as a control system engineer, but I'm one of the few engineers in my class. There's many working Jesuit Blue Jays. To name a few, we have some teachers, world travelers, med students, law students, dental students, people serving in the armed forces, and business, not CEOs yet, but business financial advisors and bankers in Houston. We all have different careers, but one thing that's similar between all of us is the beginning path we took. We're all molded by the 5 principles Jesuit teaches us to be. We are open to growth, loving, religious, intellectually competent, and committed to doing justice. As an 8th and 9th grader starting here, your path is still unwritten. While these 5 principles start to shape your personality over the next 4 to 5 years, my only advice for you is to be yourself. Because when I started here at Jesuit, I started as a new 9th grader. I just came from Shaw, and Jesuit made my 3rd school in 3 years. I was nervous, afraid I wouldn't make any friends, and honestly tired of starting over. However, I knew there was only one thing to do: be myself. The rest would take care of itself. Before I knew it, I was meeting with friends for football games, getting together for dances, going to the movies on the weekends, etc. The first few months will be the most exciting for you, but will also be the most difficult and challenging. So I urge you to be yourself, take it all in, and enjoy it. Because once it's over, you'll be looking back and yearning for that feeling. Let me give you a little more advice that will go a long way for the next 4 to 5 years. Don't become complacent. Try to give everyone in your class a chance to meet the real you. Don't think your close knit group of friends come sophomore year is all you're going to need and who's going to be there by your side for the rest of your life. Some of them will. I know for me, I thought it was the wrestling team that I didn't need to let anybody else in my life. It was my brothers. But you'd be surprised. I'm telling you this because my best friend is from the 2011 class as well. But people don't know that we didn't meet till senior year. So that's 4 to 5 years from now, okay? Our Jesuit careers didn't cross until we served on the student council together. This guy ended up being my roommate at LSU for 3 years. We helped each other with engineering homework, and we were the reason for each other getting through the hard curriculum we got through. He's the first guy I call when I need any advice. Don't be afraid to let any fellow classmate into your life. You'd be surprised that adding one more person to your life goes a long way, because you never know what that person might mean to you. Such my best friend. Jesuit, without any doubt, will challenge you, but it's up to you to utilize all the different things Jesuit offers, and that you're prepared for college and the life after that. I'd be willing to bet that my 9th grade self, all those years ago, have a lot in common with you. I never received lower than a B before I got to Jesuit, and I assumed Jesuit would be no different. In the first year, first class, physical science, I got an F. I was very discouraged. My teacher urged me to use it as motivation, to buckle down. It's not over yet, it's just the first test. The teachers here do support. You just have to ask, and they're willing to help at any hours of the day. This came to be one of my only 2 C's at Jesuit. Not everyone could read music, Mr. G. The reason I chose to share this with you is because when I arrived at LSU, I experienced a similar thing happened to me sophomore year in my first challenging chemical engineering class, fluid mechanics. I watched as people around me receive a D or an F and completely shut down. I started chemical engineering with 152 of us. We graduated with 62. It's not that those 90 people didn't possess the necessary things to pass chemical engineering. They just shut down. They didn't know how to act when they got a D or an F. What I knew is that I needed to buckle down and persevere, because at the end of the day, I had done it already. So be yourself, be open to new friends, get involved, work hard, and ask for help if you need it. I assure you, if you do this, you will be successful at Jesuit, and more importantly, you'll be prepared for the real world after Jesuit. Good luck. Have a great career at your new school, Jesuit High School.